name is Pookie and I'm Nala's cat mom. Nice to meet everyone.
Hi, Pookie. Thanks for talking to us. So basically, can you give me sort of Nala's history? How old she is, when you got her, why you got her, and sort of how she came to be with you?
She's gonna be 4 this next month actually, and I got her from animal shelter in Los Angeles, and I got her when she was 5 months old. So like at that time when I got her, I wasn't planning to adopt a cat, but I went to a shelter with my friend, and then we just like I love animals, so I usually go to the shelter and sometimes play with animals.
Yeah.
But like I saw Nala in the cage, and it's like her eye catch me, her eye caught me. So
Yeah.
I I told my friend like, oh, I wanna adopt her, so I just adopt her at that time.
Why did you name her Nala? Is it named after something special or something in particular?
I actually love Disney movie,
Oh yeah,
so
I was gonna I was gonna say, is it the Lion King?
so I don't know what to name her. Like one of my friend came and like, since you love Disney animation, why don't you name her actually after some Disney character?
Yeah.
So
So you chose Nala.
so she's Nala. Yeah.
Perfect. Can you talk about what makes, I guess, Nala special or unique? Like, what do you love about her?
I love her eyes and I love the stripe on her legs, but pretty much she's a really actually loving cat.
Yeah.
So I love everything about her.
Yeah. So I mean, Nala, she has a crazy following on Instagram. So
Yeah.
1.2 million followers. So when you adopted her, did you plan on taking pictures and
No,
sharing it, or how did that all happen? And then when
no,
you,
yeah. So like when I adopted her, I just raised her like just in my house, right?
yeah,
She's an indoor cat, so I wasn't planning to make her famous. Who gonna think that you're gonna adopt a cat from the shelter to make them become famous? So,
yeah,
and at the time, Instagram wasn't famous when I adopted her.
okay, yeah,
Yeah. So like before I have Nala account, I have my own personal account, right?
yeah,
Like that was a long time ago. So like I tried to look for like I took a pictures and I tried to look for filters and I found Instagram and I create an account. At the time I know nothing about it.
yeah,
So all I want is that I just want to put a filter on my pictures. I don't want to share it online, you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
So when I signed up on Instagram and I found out that I have to share it online to be able to save the picture.
yeah.
So didn't use it. And I just stopped using. And then like after that, like I think couple months. I don't know how long, maybe 5 months or something like that. Uh, my sister in Thailand. I just I took Nala pictures and I just send it to my sister who live in Thailand.
Yeah,
And then uh, so she told me like why don't at that time Instagram becoming more famous,
yeah,
and she told me to create an account for Nala because there's a lot of cat in Japan.
yeah.
Like there was one cat that he's kind of
Maru.
cute and yeah,
Is
and he
it
has
Maru?
like 8,000 followers at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And my sister was like, Nala could have 8,000 followers. I was like, okay, so I will try to create an Instagram account actually just to share a picture with my sister also.
Yeah. And so it started off that
And
way.
then yeah, and then it just keep growing.
Yeah.
Since then, like it has been 2 years, so
It's crazy. So
yeah.
you started sharing it, and then people just sort of started finding her. Hey,
I think the first month I have like 2,000 followers.
that's crazy.
That's it. Like I think it's not. I think it's a lot for just like someone just started
Just
it, right?
anyone, yeah.
But
But for a cat.
yeah,
So she wears a lot of bow ties and other things. How did that happen?
yeah,
Has she always been very fashionable that way?
yeah. Like Because one time I got a bow tie from my sister. She sent it from Thailand. Again, she's everything,
Yeah,
you know. She's the one
she's
who
the
start
person
everything.
behind
She
Nala.
has yeah. And then I wore it. Like Nala wore it, and then someone asked, like, where did you get that bow tie? And I was like, okay, I have it in my store. So I just start, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like Nala, she doesn't really care. Like when she wears,
Yeah.
she just leave it. You know, she's okay with it, with the hat and everything. You know.
That's awesome.
Have you seen the hat that she wear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of cats don't really like being dressed up.
She doesn't really like being dressed up, but with the bow tie, she's totally
It's
fine
so
with it.
nice.
You know.
Yeah. Does she mind? Does she mind having, you know, a camera or a phone in her face, you know, taking pictures all the
No,
time?
she doesn't. She doesn't mind about that. She's like, I can put it like really close to her, and she would just stay. You know.
That's great.
Yeah.
And Nala was in, I know during Christmas, she was part of the big celebrity cats Christmas video.
Yeah.
So what was that like? Like, how were you approached, and what was that experience being with all these other celebrity cats?
It was pretty interesting and excited for me because it's like I was just no one actually, you know, and I'm not. Until now I still think like for me Nala is just my cat, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I don't really know how famous she is. I don't really know that if a lot of people actually knows her, you know. So and that video like when Frisky contacted me and told me like, oh, we wanna come to your house and shoot a video for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's really good. So like it's kind of like something different for me to do.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so I'll try to do it, you know, to get new experiences and it's pretty fun actually.
Do you have, so you said she was an indoor cat, but have you taken her out to different events and things? Like, do you have sort of any crazy experience or memorable experience of anyone? Do people recognize her? Do they know who she is when they see her?
Yeah, actually, like, I took her out sometimes to the pet shop, and there's like some people recognize her, you know. I was like impressed because like, oh really, you actually remember that it's her, you know. And we had a meet and greet actually. There was like an official meet and greet one time in LA.
Yeah.
And there were like 100 people lining up to meet her. So I wasn't expecting that, you know. When I announced, like, I was like, oh, you can come to this place for the meet and greet, and we're going to be there for 2 hours, so you can see Nala, say hi, and take picture with her.
Yeah.
So I was expecting like maybe 20 or 30 people going to show up. You know, I was actually scared that if I take her and no one going to come, you know what I mean? But then it was like 100 people lining up, and like they have to wait in the line for like 30 to 45 minutes to get in because it was so many people.
That's crazy.
So that was unexpected for me. That was crazy. Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about, I guess, any messaging that you want to share to other cat owners or people who might think about adopting a cat, like things to remember or?
Well, for me, like adopting is the best way. You know, you're never gonna get a better animal than adoption. You know what I mean? And I think before you actually adopt a pet, you should actually consider that you can responsible and, you know, give them a good life. Not just, you know, I want to adopt a cat and I go to adopt the cat and I keep the cat for a month and then I couldn't keep the cat and have to turn in, you know what I mean? For me, that's not
good.
You know, so yeah, that's not good. So you have to actually consider about it that you can actually raise them in a, you know, like good life. So